Yeah, it's one I can't get away from. So I'm so glad. We'll continue to do maybe this week in class. But thank you so much for coming. I think it's great to celebrate children doing active, fun learning that's not passive. I'm all for getting them up and really doing instead of watching. And we're all seeing our children looking at screens all day long. I'd really like to see them actually doing things.